Right, we're back. Yeah, but also at the Jumedian Abro. This is Angel Sports Live. Now, and the next on the line, an interview with a manager for boxer. Sisi obi a kana semo kana brand here Freezy Macbones. The manager your friend Thaddeus Atomako na ono ena oni a brand here ejuma. We would want to know more about Freezy. And then the next, especially the next line for the boxer, Adomako Thaddeus, our studio. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for having me.
The name is Adomako, but the tree is not that Adomako.
Yeah,
and now it's Mika Kakra.
It's Mika Kakra, but
okay, so you mix it up for
the fry.
That's good. We have come to, love. All of a sudden, a brand here friend of Freezy Macbones. But how did this journey start with you as a manager?
Yeah, so I met Freezy initially through Instagram.
Okay.
I started a clothing business.
Okay.
And I was reaching out to influencers to help me promote that business.
Okay.
And Freezy was the one person that continued to show consistent love.
Okay.
Like even though I required just one post, he continued to post.
Okay.
So I thought this guy's showing a lot of support for my business, even though he doesn't know me. Okay. So I thought, let me show the same support back. And he had a community session for boxing.
Okay.
In his local area in Brixton. Okay. So I went there with my mother to go and train, and then from there, that's how we built the connection, and then one thing led to another, and then now we're here.
Okay, so you were based in London already?
Yeah, East London, yeah.
Okay, and clothing business, we contacts with him.
Yeah.
But also, was he a professional boxer then?
At the time, there'd be no one a professional boxer. He was still an amateur.
Okay.
Yeah.
But now also who manage sports person here?
There be like management. It started with Freezy, and I was managing my younger brother, Mini Akuta.
Also a boxer?
No, we're music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how did it start? Now you have not managed any boxer or sports person before. You saw him through Instagram.
Yeah.
You are managing.
So then he wanted to transition into a professional boxer.
Okay.
Now a professional.
Okay.
And then we was going through the process together because we became friends, we became brothers through, the connection that we had from boxing. And he also trained me because I've had some white collar boxing fights.
Okay.
And he's my coach.
Okay.
So from there, the little things that he had going on outside of boxing, I started to assist. And then from there, we had the opportunity to now turn professional. So I took the opportunity and said, you know what, Freezy, I can help you further in this. And he said, yes, Thaddeus, he appointed me as his manager. So from there, that's how it began, yeah.
So how has been the journey? The first bout, the second one, together, how has been the journey between you two?
It's been great, like honestly, like it's been very good. Like so far, the beginning, like we didn't expect the amount of traffic that we have incoming to our brand that we have with Freezy Macbones. So it's been great. The first one went well. He won that by a knockout. The second one, he won on points, but it was a good learning experience for us. Okay. We learned a lot.
Yeah, so with all this traffic, is he getting needed revenue with the traffic?
Yeah, definitely. So in the form of sponsorships and tickets that we're selling, things are going well for us. So we can't complain. And this is only the beginning. Okay. I feel now you're so I bet call you.
Good, but boxing, back to that. When is his next bout?
So that's great that you mentioned that, because just today, like an hour ago, I heard the news that his next fight would be on June the 16th in York Hall in London.
Okay.
Yeah, June the 16th.
You know the opponent already?
No, not yet. We'll find out probably next week. But when we find out, we'll announce it and let.
Which is June 16th?
June the 16th, so next month.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of Ghanaian journalists would want to go and cover because of how influential he's become. Yeah. And are you planning of bout our Ghana with the support he has here?
Yeah, in the future, that's definitely something in our plans. But like it's not an immediate thing that we're gonna have like to get done. You know what I mean? So we want to focus on where he is at the moment.
Okay.
Continue to have his bouts because he's only 2 fights in.
Okay.
So let him continue to have his bouts, gain more experience, and in the future, of course, he would like to come back to Ghana. This is where he's from. Okay. And he doesn't forget where he's from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. But so recently, in your news said the Ghana Boxing Authority would want him to reach out to you if he wants to fight. And as they say, under what flag? He's fighting.
So at the moment, he's fighting he's not fighting under a specific flag, but when they introduce him as like a boxer based in London from Brixton.
Okay.
That's how they introduce him. But if you realize, he comes out with both flags.
Okay.
So he's representing both, where he's from and where he's based.
Okay.
So this is something that obviously it would be good to discuss going forward in terms of what he's going to represent in the future. But until then, we can't really talk much on that.
But have you reached out to the Ghana Boxing Authority, or have they reached out to you?
I mean, I know the president initially said we should reach out to him, but like, that's not how things work. Like, I believe, and what we believe is, if you want something in any industry, you go for what you want.
Yeah.
So, and now that you mentioned that, have they reached out to us? Yes, recently, one of the communications, I think the communications officer reached out to me and asked for some of his records in boxing. So I'm waiting for him to now get back to us, because I replied. So now I'm waiting for a response. So
okay.
Yeah.
So they have Ghana Boxing Authority have reached out.
Yeah. So
okay, but I'm sure, sir, where are you leaning towards for him to fight for? I mean, under the flag of Britain and Ghana.
I mean, we haven't had those discussions yet, so I can't really speak on it until the discussions are had.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, I'll leave that to when me and Freezy and the rest of the team discuss, because it's not just me and Freezy. There's other members of the team that have come together to create this, to push this brand of Freezy Macbones forward globally, not just in one place, around the whole world. So,
but people raise arguments about his age. Like, he started too late. He's over 30 now. How long can he fight? Have you been discussing issues?
I mean, like, when I found out his age, not that it didn't shock me, but the way I see Freezy, he's a unique type of personality, and like, where he's grown up, like, in a really organic place, had intaken a lot of organic foods. His body doesn't age the way a normal boxer based in maybe the Western society would age. You understand? So Freezy, if you see him today, you would be shocked to know that he's 33 years of age.
Okay.
And I feel like the main thing about boxing is in the mind. And when it comes to your mindset, Freezy's mindset is on a different level. So that's what's going to take him to a different level, and also allow him to continue pushing on as a boxer past, even as long as he wants to, really. So yeah, we have no issues with when it comes to the age stuff.
Right. But he has other businesses, I understand. You manage your, and I say, what do you need boxing?
No, I don't. Even the boxing side of it, when it comes to his bouts, that doesn't really have anything to do with me. He has his own boxing manager. Yeah, I manage him outside of boxing. So for example, like all the media, press, for example, the GBA, that will come through to me, we discuss it and we make a decision. Boxing, he's managed by Francis Warren, who is Frank Warren's with Queensbury Promotions. That's his son. So he gets him the bouts. But obviously, we are all a team at the end of the day, so we all discuss all matters when it comes to boxing and businesses.
Right. So do you envisage him entering into other fields? Who have the talent?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Freezy, like I said, he's a very unique personality that boxing is not the be-all and end-all for him. You know, he's already like started a business like really early into his career, which is called Freezy Foods.
Yeah,
it will be launching soon in Ghana. We're just getting the paperwork sorted. So he's an entrepreneur. So boxing is not the end for him, and it's not everything that he's going to be doing. So there's more to come from Freezy. Definitely.
Yeah, but he mentions his upbringing, his community, and all that. After this bout, what to me are to the people back home.
Like, we've started a fan base back home in his village. We've been in contact with his old school friends, with his sisters, with his mom and his daughter. They're all really happy and proud of him. So I mean, like, whatever he does back home, it's going to translate in Ghana. So it's not like he's just based there and just forgetting about where he's from. Everything is going to, work as a all together, So
as a manager or management, do you have any words? And I say, what you've seen what Ghanaians have said after his bout. Which one, interests you? I mean, it's already a lot. Which of the articles or posts or things that have been said on social media is one that you remember quite well?
I mean, there's been quite a lot, but from everything that's been mentioned, like, we try to focus on the positives. The positives, and that I've seen from the Ghanaian community and the people back home in Ghana, is that they see Freezy as a beacon of hope. Like, he can bring Ghana boxing back to the forefront of things.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So that's the main thing that we focus on. All the negatives, we look at it and we turn the other way, because that's not going to do us any good. So the positive stuff has really showed to me that Freezy is a beacon of hope for Africa.
Okay.
So that's what we want to, you know, to focus on.
Right. So any message for his fans, any upcoming events, things that you would want people to, I mean, see?
Yeah, so for the fans of Freezy, we want to let you know that his next fight is going to be on the 16th of June. 16th of June, 2023 in London, York Hall. So it'll be live on Fight app, on the Fight app. So if you can, tune in. We will announce it on his social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, so you all be up to date with the upcoming event.
Right. But do you, he's now not fighting under any national flag?
Yeah, not necessarily.
Yeah, so this is a very important question. So, like, people like journalists or fans who would want to go and watch Freezy, how do they get access? Will that be from the boxing, or you, the management, to issue out letters? Because people wanting to go and watch Freezy will have to get access,
as in like
Freezy.
an invitation letter,
like invitation to come and watch.
Yeah, that's something that we can sort out, most definitely. So if anybody wants to watch Freezy, just get in touch at this email address, info@freezymacbonesofficial.com.
Right. And
then we can sort out things from there.
Okay. So SK and then the team, this is the Skinny. Those who want to go and watch Freezy, info
at freezymacbonesofficial.com.
Okay, info at freezymacbonesofficial.com. Now I send the email the call as soon as June. So we just only a month to go. 16th June. That was, where is it about?
London, York Hall, Bethnal Green.
Okay.
London,
happening in London. So the best thing is that you prepare yourself from now. Send your email. If I'm sure it's a credible agency, so they can issue out letterheads for you to go to the British Embassy and get your British High Commission and get your visa to go and watch with all the preparation, because a lot of Ghanaians will be following. So the interest will be there, and the Ghanaian representation and coverage will as well amount. Like I said, I know your final words are there, but you are going back to
London next week.
To prepare for the bout.
So
has he spoken to you? I mean, today or yesterday?
Yeah, we spoke.
What's his? I mean, after knowing that he will be fighting next.
So he found out, like, officially found out today.
Okay.
So as we're speaking, he's got his gloves on. He's in training camp.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just spoke to him just before I came on. So he's in proper preparation for this fight.
Right.
Trying to put in a spectacular show for everybody to watch. And
but despite the age, you feel like he will be a world champion one day?
Of course. Like, Freezy's the type of person, when you meet him, you can feel the energy that comes out of him. Like, to be a champion is not just about your ability in the ring.
Yeah.
It's also about your mindset. I mean, who you are as a person.
Yeah.
And I feel like Freezy ticks all boxes.
Okay.
So despite the age, and the age is not even a despite for me, honestly, because age is just a number.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's the experience that he's gonna gain, and just the mindset he has to keep pushing himself, which he has. Yeah.
So finally, somebody has sent a message. If he's a boxer, he has interest, but he also wants management, or he wants to be managed. Will you discuss that with the management team, and would you want to have, starting with Freezy, have some boxing consulting?
Yeah, I think in the future that's definitely something that I'll be willing to do. I'll be doing myself. So I'm just working on how to, get that sorted.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. Thaddeus Atomako. Thaddeus, the manager for Freezy Macbones, your own Freezy Macbones, and we'll be fighting. Just breaking news on this show on the 16th of June, London, in the third bout, and Ghanaians will be keenly watching after the first and second bout and we are successful. So thank you very much for coming, and I'm sure that we will be engaging you more as and when events unfold with Freezy Macbones. That's Thaddeus and Yenene Din Komoni. With the final part of the show. Thank you.